Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we take those boring corporate reports and turn them into something you might actually want to watch. Today we are going to dive into NEURALBASE AI's latest 10K report for the year 2024. It's kind of like taking an AI to summarize another AI. This company is in the very early stages, still trying to find its feet in the world of artificial intelligence. They don't have revenue to speak of. So get ready for some Warren Buffett-style analysis of financial statements with barely any numbers. First off, NEURALBASE AI focuses on something called multi-doc.ai. Think of it as a private ChatGPT for businesses. Instead of pulling information from the entire internet, it creates AI assistants that only use data from a company's own documents. So no risk of your AI assistant hallucinating some random incorrect answer it found on a shady website. Multi-doc can classify, split, and validate documents. The aim is to allow users to quickly access detailed data without having to manually dig through the files. Here's the catch. They are a development stage company with no active business operations and no revenue other than intellectual property. Right now they are in a beta testing phase, and the real key is to try to get paying clients for the platform. They have given out over 400 beta test licenses to individuals and organizations. One of their corporate clients is integrating the technology, and if all goes well, NEURALBASE hopes to land a paid license agreement. Here's where things get interesting. NEURALBASE AI is looking to raise $400,000 and they need a minimum of $50,000 to keep the lights on for the next 12 months. Most of the funds, around $300,000, is for research and development to refine the multi-doc.ai platform. The rest will be split between marketing and general operations. Key milestones include refining the multi-doc platform, acquiring pilot customers, and starting expansion into new markets. This is where they need to work to increase revenue. NEURALBASE's marketing strategies are affiliate marketing, content marketing, and online advertising. This mix is designed to reach both a broad and targeted audience. They are up against some major players. The report lists direct competitors as Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud AI, IBM Watson, and Amazon Comprehend. So while their idea is interesting, they will have to fight to gain traction against these giants. NEURALBASE is focused on leveraging natural language processing, or NLP, and optical character recognition, or OCR, to convert documents, power search, summarize data, and so forth. The company will need to comply with an ever-evolving landscape of regulations. These regulations focus on keeping people safe. Time to talk about risk factors. The report states in bold font that investing is highly speculative and could result in the loss of your entire investment. That's a pretty serious warning. The offering price of the shares is determined by the company and should not be an indicator of the fair market value, so keep that in mind. Here's another red flag. They are a recently reorganized development stage company and expect to keep losing money for the foreseeable future. One person controls almost all of the company. A single director owning approximately 95% of the company gives them an enormous amount of power, so he's able to exert significant control over our management. Since they are an AI data company, security breaches will be a constant threat. If someone gains access or discloses data, this could result in significant legal and financial liabilities and damage to their reputation. Let's take a look at the hard numbers. I've scrolled to the balance sheet so you can see. As of December 31, 2024, NEURALBASE AI had practically zero current assets and liabilities of around $663,000. The assets were also at zero. The shareholders' equity had a deficit of roughly the same. This paints a picture of a company struggling with its basic finances. We don't even have pennies here. Their statements of operations showed revenue at zero. Their operating expenses were approximately $77,000, and their other income came in at around $1,355,000, resulting in a net loss of $1,078,338.04. The statement of cash flows mirrors what we have seen above. The cash used in operating activities came in at $63,268. Cash from financing activities came in at $63,268. Cash at the end of the period, zero. The company says that because of weaknesses in the company's internal control over financial reporting, the company's disclosure controls and procedures were ineffective. This is due to lack of segregation of duties and limited resources. The audit fees totaled $20,000 to Beckles & Co. All services were pre-approved. The company's common stock is a penny stock. So this will limit investors to dispose their stock, which will cause a decline in the market value of the stock. This makes it hard for people to invest in a penny stock, which will make it hard for the company to raise more money. Since January 2023, Mr. Frank Gomez has been the CEO, CFO, Secretary, and Director of Multidoc.ai. Since August 2020, Mr. Gomez as the co-founder of DevCall, cease:/devcall.com, which is a web and mobile development company. I hope that this will make him a qualified person to continue the business. There are no material events after 2024 to key in. So what do we make of all this? Is NEURALBASE AI the next big thing in AI, or is it just another company struggling to survive? Right now, they are definitely struggling. The zero revenue combined with high liabilities paints a concerning picture. The company is betting big on its Multidoc.ai platform. If it can gain traction and attract paying customers, then NEURALBASE AI might have a chance, but it's a very high risk, high reward situation. The intense competition from tech giants like Microsoft and Google doesn't make this easy. The company states that they need additional capital to operate as the current financial resources aren't enough. On the positive side, NEURALBASE has a clear vision, and if they can execute, there's potential there. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate filings. Until next time, keep decoding.